Now, a key ingredient for me as an adult who still suffers with her breakouts is retinol. Retinol is one of those magical ingredients that does a little bit of everything. So it helps to break down the congestion inside of your pores so your skin is nice and clear. It also helps to resurface the skin. It is a really, really good resurfacer to help with like fine lines and wrinkles. So that's what I mean. Like, it is the perfect ingredient for somebody who has adult acne or adult breakouts. I let the retinol, the tri-acne expert, settle into my skin for half an hour, and then I go in and then I just apply my moisturizer, something that's a little more on the rich side to keep my skin moisturized and hydrated and happy whilst I sleep. I sleep on my face, okay? So I'm laying down on my pillow on my face for like 8+ hours, ideally, a night. So like your pillow, if you think about it, it absorbs a lot of oil and hair care products and moisturizers and serums and whatnot. So it's important to pick something like a fabric that doesn't absorb much, and silk doesn't absorb much. So my skin looks so much better. I'm not waking up with lines across my face, like it's just much softer on my skin. I have a very unfortunate habit of touching my face constantly throughout the day, and I know that I am introducing bacteria that is on my hands onto my face, causing breakouts. So one product that I absolutely swear by is the Avène Cleanance Expert. This is like a product that you apply during the day to help treat your breakouts, so that whilst you're at work or at school, you don't have to worry about a new blemish sprouting on your skin. I noticed after the 8-week mark, so you need to give your skin a little bit of time, you need to let the product work its magic over a couple of weeks. But I noticed around about the 8-week mark, my skin was doing exceptionally well. And just like the Tri-Acne Expert, I just use this product on the areas where I have breakouts. It doesn't over dry my skin whatsoever. I think majority of the Avène products have the thermal spring water. If you've got breakouts in the same areas as I do, which is across my cheekbone and across my jawline, what you can do is contour with a darker color concealer. So you are contouring and concealing at the same time. That was like such a game changer for me, because I was able to do my makeup so quickly and so efficiently. It was such a game changer for me, and it looked really, really good. Like using a cream formula as opposed to concealing my skin with concealer and then using like a powder contour on top, it just sat on my skin better. So it's definitely something that you should consider. You don't have to buy a really expensive concealer. There are so many affordable concealers that you can get at the drugstore, as long as you find the right shade with the right undertone that can mimic a contour look. One of the best and very simple hacks I have ever come across in my career is using a concealer that is just like a teeny touch darker than your actual skin tone, to make the appearance of a very large or unwanted blemish look smaller. I prime my skin, I apply my foundation, and then I mix 2 of my concealers to create a concealer shade that is slightly darker than my skin tone. I use an eyeliner brush to pinpoint conceal my blemishes and use my ring finger to blend out the concealer around the edges of my pimples so that it flows and blends into my skin very seamlessly. Luminous formulations make breakouts look bigger. If you think of what lip gloss does to your lips, it makes your lips look juicier and plumper and bigger. It's going to do that for your blemish. So you want to make sure that you mattify it to make it look smaller and just to help it from sticking out. Like I had a massive one right here. I had a horn on my head, and that was the hack that I used. Even though it was huge, I still felt so comfortable and confident in my own skin because I knew that that hack was just gonna save the day. I literally have a heart attack every time I see somebody using a dirty makeup sponge. Like as soon as I'm done doing my makeup, I will then get up and wash my sponges, because I know that if I use a dirty sponge, re-wet it, and use it on my skin without sanitizing it, I am gonna break out like crazy. That is my skin type. It's not something that I can change, but I can change my habits, so I can improve the condition of my skin, if you guys know what I mean.